Happy Monday. Happy free agency frenzy Monday. And you're live and direct with the Game Winning Drive podcast. I'm your host, Il Brown, along with my other co-host and main host and all of that host stuff. I got CO with me, got Jay Hollins with me, and Liz is in the building.
Hey.
And
Let's get it.
you know what time it is. I've been on my phone all day. I gotta charge my phone. I've been on it so long.
Oh wow.
Because it's just been nonstop. Just
You
if
know,
you
happy
football
Monday.
heavy.
Happy Monday is not really a thing,
Yeah, happy Monday, everybody.
but since
Well, let's make it a thing.
since we started this, it has been. I definitely look forward to this.
For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, we make it a happy Monday. So
Yeah,
Right.
that's the thing now.
that's
That's
100%
definitely the thing.
facts.
There's a lot to talk about, man. So let's get right to college football. Take me through there. All right, man.
That sounds like something Sharon Moore was saying.
All right, Pete. So we're gonna start here. One of my favorite people in the football media space, one Cameron Newton, says that this is the weakest quarterback draft class in the last 20 years. He also says Arch Manning is to blame. Now, me personally, I have a strong SKRAWNG, not strong, but strong rebuttal.
Oh,
Wow.
So my problem with Cam's take, and I usually agree with 90% of the things that Cam say. I disagree with Cam's take on Arch Manning and this being the weakest class in the last 20 years. But let's start with Arch Manning, right? My thing is Arch Manning. The expectations were way too high on Arch Manning coming in, right? Just because of his last name, you have people like Colin Cowherd talking about this kid like he was all world. Everybody's like Arch Manning. Oh, dinners have to be interested in the Manning house because blah blah blah. I'm like, yo, y'all be cool. We not even, and no disrespect to Arch because I like Arch, but I'm like, you're not even talking about Peyton and Eli's son. You talking about the brother's son. You know what I mean? And now, granted, Arch has a certain tool set, but what we all know is quarterbacks have to develop because high school ain't like college ain't
Right.
like the pros, right?
That's a fact. That's
Right.
a fact.
In to Division 1A football, Power 4 football. Now, leave us not remember why they were praising Arch. He couldn't even take the starting job from Quinn Ewers, right? When Quinn Ewers got hurt and Arch played them couple games, soon as Quinn Ewers was healthy, they was like, Arch, sit down. You know what I mean? Like, Arch, have a seat. And they let Quinn cook. Now, they had all these expectations. Oh, Arch is going to light it up, and he's going to go in the draft. Now, Archie, his grandfather, told y'all before the season started, I don't give a damn what happens next season. My grandson is not going in the 2026 draft. This is his first year as a starter. And remember, CO, what I said, you need at least 27 to 30 games experience before you can even think about going pro. Right? You're like the speed of the NFL and all of that, just being able to read coverages, being able to process. You have to be able to get that experience at the college level first. So now he comes in, his first start of him taking over the franchise that is Texas, right? He goes up against the defending national champions in Ohio State University. And, he whiffs a little, but he shows some glimpses, and everybody like, oh, Arch. I'm like, dude, he just played the guys that won the Natty last year. And a lot of that team returned. They didn't lose a ton. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
100%.
I'm like, so I said he's gonna get better. So he had his ups and downs, and because he's learning how to process, he's learning the speed of the game, and now here, here's the thing: you want to really see who a quarterback is, put expectations on him. It's cool when he can come in as the backup and it ain't a lot of tape on him and things of that nature. But now you've played 2 or 3 games and it's tape on you, right?
Mm.
It's tape on you. Now people can game plan for you. This is when we find out who you really are. This is when it becomes about skill set, right? And not just raw talent. I mean, so yeah, and then at the end of the season, we began to really see who Arch Manning was, right? Like he got legs. He is athletic. He when he plays well, he plays extremely well. You know what I mean? But when he plays bad, it's extremely bad, and that's most quarterbacks, even the good ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hell,
I
even
know.
Tom Brady got benched. You know what I
Oh, of
mean?
Yeah,
course,
remember
of
the
course.
KC game? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, it was an
But
awful game. Now, to continue with Cam's take, since he said this is the worst quarterback draft class in the last 20 years, so we're not blaming Arch Manning for this because him and Dante
no.
Moore was not coming out, right? They
Well,
weren't coming out.
and also I think the media and just regular fans, they have a really, I call it a bad habit of crowning people too quickly.
Of course.
Hmm.
Of
And they
course. Great point.
with Coach Prime when he first started in Colorado, like
Yeah,
it was like this, and we're like, hey, give him time. Like, yeah, he won 3 games,
yeah.
but
He
like
won 2 games that he wasn't
slow
supposed to
down,
win.
just two, right?
You know what I mean?
Slow
And
down.
Heck
everybody
yeah.
like, oh my God, Colorado. I'm like, I said they
Yeah,
still got to run into that buzzsaw in Eugene, and that's when
yeah.
the party's over. And
And
they
good
went
for
into Eugene and they got buzzsawed.
Yeah.
yes, they did. And good on the coaches that recognized that he needed to develop, and his granddad who's like, I'm not gonna kiss your ass.
Yeah.
Like, I know
Why
what's
would you? Right? Why would you put your like? You don't think Archie, Peyton, and Eli has been on that boy's heel from the time he picked up a ball? They know where he is development wise. They don't give a damn what y'all talking about as pundits. They know where he is. You know,
and apparently out of the three brothers, Arch, what is his name? Is it Arch? Arch's
yeah.
dad is actually the best player out of the three, but he had
Yeah,
a
they said, well, he was a receiver.
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
100%.
okay. Now, just for kicks and giggles, let's go through some of the last draft classes of the last 20 years. Starting with the one that is regarded as the worst 2007, regarded as the worst class in the last 20 years, featured Jamarcus Russell,
Oh.
who is considered one of
Oh.
the biggest busts in NFL history,
Oh.
along with Brady Quinn, Kevin Cobb, and John
Bruh,
Beck.
bruh, bruh.
Damn.
Mm, mm, mm,
Okay, all
Mm.
right.
mm,
I don't think this is a worse draft class than that. Let's go to 20. Let's go to 2013. EJ Manuel was the
Bruh,
first round pick. Geno Smith.
bruh,
All right, 2002. David Carr. And it
bruh,
breaks my heart to say this because I love Captain Comeback, and I'm an Oregon fan, but Joey Harrington, he didn't
bruh,
he didn't do
bruh, bruh,
well
bruh,
in the
bruh,
pros.
bruh,
Both of whom struggled consistently and significantly as starters. 2006, Matt Leinart and Vince Young.
Ooh.
That ceiling was supposed to be super high.
They weren't supposed to be trash, right? Like,
No.
And everybody was like, "This is the greatest quarterback class ever," and they went wah 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 wah.
Pretty close.
Hey,
Hey.
hey, hey, everybody! All right, let me continue. Right?
this is like a nightmare just reliving these names,
All
man.
right,
God.
wait. Hold on. Let's go. Let's go to Cam's draft class. All right,
Mm.
he was the number one overall. Then there was Jake Locker. Then
I didn't
that
even
was
think of
Blaine. Then that was Blaine Gabbert.
bruh,
that.
Oh.
Ooh.
And then Colin Kaepernick. So you only had two guys out of that class, and Tyrod Taylor,
Right.
who is the
All right.
journeyman's quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Ultimate
So
journeyman.
that's who panned out of that, right? So now let's look at this draft class with Fernando Mendoza, right? Uh, who is a great system quarterback. If they put him in the right system in Vegas, he's going to thrive. And I say that because we watch him be a little bit below mid at Cal Berkeley for 3 years before
Mm.
Signetti saved him and took him to Indiana. Ty Simpson from Alabama, right?
Oh yeah.
Um, I think he's going to make a decent franchise quarterback. Not, but he needs to sit behind someone. Um, Garrett Nussmeier, LSU.
Very
Um,
very sneaky good. Garrett is very
yeah,
sneaky good.
Mhm.
listen, Drew Aller. Drew Aller is going to win you at least 8 or 9 games. You probably ain't winning no Super Bowls, but he'll be a good franchise QB for somebody. Now, Cade Klubnik, who I don't believe in at all, but they say he's good. Here is my two dark horses out of this class. Of course, Diego Pavia. I've already talked about that,
He's
right?
my dark horse.
Right.
Yep.
And Taylor Green out of Arkansas.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
6'6" dual
Carson
threat.
Beck. Carson Beck
Right.
still there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Who I think Carson Beck's there, but I think Taylor Green. I don't think. Here's the thing. I don't think Carson Beck's going to do good in the pros. That's just me.
yeah.
But
He'll get drafted into
he's
somebody's
old
bench.
enough
Yeah.
and he's
Definitely old
experienced
enough.
enough. But I think Taylor Green is going to make a great quarterback for some team who need 6'6", strong athlete. He is now they have to develop him into it because he is a runner who can throw, right?
Right.
He's not a passer who's athletic, right? So my thing is with this isn't a worse class than 2007. This isn't a worse class than 2002. I think you got some solid quarterbacks in this class,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
I really do. So I think Cam's take was a bit egregious
Mm.
because this ain't the worst class in the last 20
Well, his
years.
takes lately have been. I'm starting to think it's about getting eyeballs on his podcast because some
So
of
you
his
just
takes.
think they hot takes?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I really
yeah.
do.
The
'Cause some
shock
of the
jock
stuff
thing is
he's
in.
saying, I'm like, I
Mm-hmm.
really feel that way.
Because when he said the worst in the last 20 years, I was like, dog, you're reaching.
Like there's no way anybody is gonna just
Jamarcus Russell.
fleece pockets
I
the way
named
Jamarcus Russell fleeced the Raiders.
I
Oh
named
my
Brady
God.
Quinn. Bro, I named Matt Leinart
Lord.
and Vince Young. I named Blaine Gabbert, bro.
Yeah.
Jake Locker. Come on, bro. All right. Moving right along. As Liz mentioned last week in out of bounds about this whole government roundtable about NIL. So, and I thought because we were trying to bully Iran, it wasn't going to happen. This sit down happened, right? So Trump wants college athletics to go back to the pre-NIL days. His take was, why can't the industry go back to the old system? I'd like to go. I'd like it to go exactly back to what we had it and ram it through a court. Damn the fact that this has been found illegal and unlawful, right? And so, which is crazy, he plans on writing an executive order to invoke legal challenges. His hope is that the lawsuit will be subsequent and the appeals find favorable judges that will rule differently than a host of judges who have destroyed college athletics with their deeming of NCAA rules to be a violation of antitrust. And that includes the Supreme Court, whose 9-0 decision in the NCAA versus Alston case, right?
Mm.
So, because this market can't go unregulated. Now, I got a hot take about this before I go into anything else, right? My hot take on this here's my hot take on this. This ain't even about money for these guys, right? What this is about is control. And
I just
and the
like the
loudest
control.
the loudest detractor, they don't care about paying these guys because the NCAA has so much money that they've
Yep.
made over the last 100+ years. It doesn't even matter. What guys like Nick Saban are crying about is you can't control these kids' lives anymore, right? That's why he quit. Because whereas he was able to curse these kids out and they had to listen to him because he controlled their destinies, now they control their destinies, right? Because, and I'm going to give this disclaimer before I read this. Yahoo is saying that the thing that Trent Richardson is saying is not true, right? But every other site is saying it's valid, right? So former Alabama running back Trent Richardson said, honestly, I don't get why he's commenting on it. They gave my family 75,000 just to commit plus 10,000 a month to stay at Alabama, right?
Mhm.
So that's what
Oh,
that
oh.
yeah. So Yahoo's saying it's not true, but I'm looking anywhere else and nobody else saying it's not true but
Nobody
Yahoo.
retracted it.
Huh?
I said nobody retracted it.
Exactly. So my thing is, we know that dude got so many bones in his closet, it's not even
Mm.
funny, right? So my thing is, this is about control. Because before it was like, we were giving these young men quality of life. Man, quality of life can't pay my bills. You know what's going to help me become a better, upstanding citizen, and if I can leave college up $800,000 with a degree, and let's be real, even before NIL. Most of these guys, when they figured out they wasn't going pro, they wasn't getting degrees anyway. They was going to getting construction jobs, going back home, doing what they needed to do to help the family, right? So my thing is, most of these guys wasn't graduating anyway. And then only 10% of them are going to the pros, 10 to 12% of them. And if the rest of those guys that plan to open a car lot or do whatever, if they can leave anywhere from 100,000 to 4 to 6 million up. Why not? But the thing is, you can't control it, and that's your problem. And the biggest problem is most of those kids who get in that money look like me.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Bingo.
bigger problem.
Bingo.
Yeah.
That's what the real issue is.
Yeah.
They're
And my
controlling their
thing
own
is
destiny.
the fact that we have a sitting president like trying to get in on this when you got way bigger fish to
Mm.
fry tells me everything, right? Because y'all want to control this, y'all want to control these boys so bad. Oh, we're losing control. We're losing this. Now. Here's the thing: does it need regulation? Yes, but does Nick Saban, almost 80-year-old ass, need to be at the forefront of it? No,
No.
dude. You've aged out. We know what you've done, from gray shirting to paying people under the table. The thing
Oh yeah.
is, as long as the good old boys was able to do it and nobody else was able to do it, right? It was cool. In the words of Finesse two times, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. You know what
Of
Right.
I'm
course.
saying? Like,
Right.
so now it's like if a kid is like, all right, there is no way I am ever going to play at this school. And not because I'm not good. This roster is stacked. And I came to college to play football, not just go to school. So
No
I'm
doubt.
not going to waste 3 years and hope that I could get on the field in year 4, or buy for a 5th year eligibility and hope that I could get on the field when I can go Division 1 AA and get about 200,000 at Immaculate Word and ball out there and still get my looks,
100%.
right?
Yeah.
So because the coaches can move whenever they want to,
Yeah.
but the coaches don't like it that the players can move whenever they want to. And I have a problem with that. It's like you want to reinstate a slave contract. The dude that designed the NCAA athletic contract said all I did was copy and paste a slave contract, right? Oh yeah, absolutely. Ethnic saving. I'm definitely with you on that, Mike. I agree 1,000%. So
Yes,
my
sir.
problem with all of this is my biggest problem with all of this is like, dude, the people who are sitting at this table, like Nick Saban for one, he needs to go. He needs to go. And this is literally just about control. And you want to reinstate a contract that the dude who wrote it said, like, dude, this can't stand. I literally copied and pasted a slave contract. That's what this was based on. And you want to reinstate it. We're gonna cram it through the courts. So, and after paying these boys and you want them to come risk their lives and their livelihood and their bodies for no money after them getting a taste of money, yeah, good luck getting athletes, bro. Good luck.
Yeah, they really have no place. Like like none of these guys. Like the game has passed you by, Nick Saban. Donald Trump, you don't know shit about football. Sit your lethargic, goofy
Man
ass
ain't
the
Exactly.
never
hell
played a
down.
sport in his life.
And didn't he fail at a foot? Didn't he mess up a football league already?
USFL, yeah, the
SFL,
US. We don't know how big the USFL would have been if it wasn't for him.
Yeah,
He
he
tempted.
right.
If you go watch the CO Liz, watch the 30 for 30 on
Yeah.
the USFL when you get a
Yep.
chance.
100%. Like
Donald Trump ate the whole thing.
The
Donald
whole
Donald
thing.
Trump is
Ego,
he's the most successful failure of all time. That's
literally.
that's the best way to describe
He's
Donald Trump.
literally been successful at nothing. And everybody's like, oh, he's the master of the deal. How? When you failed at all of it.
Non-stop
I
failure
You
don't
after
know.
failure.
That's crazy.
so yeah, I like yeah, you know what? That's going on the list of things that grind my gears, and I'm sure this is going to come back up because unfortunately these morons aren't done trying to control kids' money in their future. Yeah, you know what? Let the NCAA along with athletes set the boundaries and parameters, and you know how they're gonna have to do that? Collective bargaining. That's the
That's it.
only way you can do it now. Other than that, you got to let these kids have a union because other than that, you're not going to be able to control or regulate anything. You're not.
No, straight like that. Everything has to be done with collective bargaining at this point.
Yep.
Absolutely. And I think that was the biggest thing was there was a lot of criticism, especially from college athletes on why they didn't have representation. I know there's
Yeah.
a this website, there's an advocacy group called Athlete, their website is athletes.org.
Yeah.
And then so I'm gonna read what they put out on March 5th. This was the day before the roundtable. Discussing the future of college sports. I mean it's like 4 or 5 paragraphs, but this is the good part. It says we deserve more than decisions handed down to us without our input. A precedent that has defined the history of collegiate athletics and athlete participation. This precedent has historically suppressed our rights as collegiate athletes and continues to keep athletes from reaching their full potential. Discussing the future of college sports without representation of college athletes only supports a system that is fundamentally broken.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Period.
What they're trying to do is what
Yeah,
got them in this situation in the first place.
exactly. But they
I'm,
don't care
I
because they
remember
never
Arian
cared.
Foster telling the story, and then I'm off of this until they do something else. Arian Foster telling the story about he's like, bro, we just had to pay the biggest game ever, millions of eyes on us. I was just in Sports Illustrated. He's like, do you know after that game, me and my teammates was sitting in my University of Tennessee, sitting in our room broke trying to scrape up money to get a pizza after this game. And we called coach and was like, look, coach, we're starving. We're gonna do listen, we're hungry, man. We need food. If not, we gonna go do whatever we got to do to get some food, right? And so
Hell yeah.
he's like, coach was like, don't do that. I'll be right there. He said, and I had to go outside and watch Coach pull up in his 6 Series Benz and give me a box of pizzas for me and my teammates. He said that was when I said I'm going pro. I'm not coming back here. He said that was the night I made my decision to go pro. I couldn't even afford a pizza. And I'm at this school with all of this money. He said, man, and I just played at one of the biggest college football games ever, TV contracts, everything. And I couldn't afford a pizza.
Wow.
That part.
That's crazy.
This is a real thing for college athletes pre
Hmm.
NIL.
You said,
We
I
Oh
were
yeah.
believe it was Shabazz Napier who said he barely had enough to eat food throughout the week. Yeah, because you
I
can't really
believe it.
work because you only supposed to spend 80 hours a week on athletics, but you spending more like 150 or
exactly.
better.
And the old NCAA, you couldn't get a job, can't take
Yeah.
money
Mm.
from nobody. And all of those were violations. You could get you be ineligible. So yeah, we would be in there starving, like for real starving. Like
And pay to play has been around. It's just been ignored like this.
yeah, everything has been under the table. But
Yes.
Yeah.
if you're not at like a P back then it was Power Five. If you weren't
Right.
at a Power Five school, there was no hitting up the coach. There was look. You better hope your homegirl. And see y'all redbirds too, so y'all know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Take me over here to Chatters, and we're gonna go down into the lobby
Mm-hmm.
and hit this subway. And I hope you got some swipe left, cause I ain't got none.
I ain't got
Right.
none.
Right.
I ain't got
Right.
Yep.
no swipe. You
I
know
ain't
what I
got
mean?
none. And
So
Do
and
you
you had to
know?
do what
Do you know how high our blood pressure was in college?
oh my
Because
goodness.
all we
whew.
ate was what do you call those? Maruchan,
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
ramen noodles,
the ramen
ramen
noodle
noodles.
with
high blood pressure
basi-
food.
basically a
High blood
packet of
pressure.
salt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, sodium soup. That's what it is.
Yes.
Right.
Sodium
Heart
soup.
attack soup. Basically, it's what we
Oh my
ate.
god.
So nah,
That's
man.
it.
And so, like I said, bro, like this is. I don't even know why they involved in this discussion, bro.
It's so annoying.
Um,
It's one last. It's
and
like the last gasp before they're
Yes.
forced to come to the bargaining table,
For
right?
sure.
yeah, because the only way you get any real regulations here is a collective bargaining agreement.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
And
All
and
right,
there's
and
gonna be no
that's all I
negotiation
got
for sure.
for college football frenzy today. So moving right along to our favorite segment.
Out of bounds.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, it's a all right. So I'm gonna start with Dak. Completely forgot. It's so pretty too.
Yeah,
I like.
you gotta let your graphic go first.
My bad. I was excited. Okay, so Dak Prescott. I didn't even know he was like engaged. Well, was engaged. His fiance is Sarah Jane Ramos. So she apparently called the engagement off.
Mm,
They had a bachelor party together in the
Yeah, on a
Bahamas.
boat or something. Yeah,
Something.
bruh,
And
bruh.
The whole
so
joint, bachelor
yes, a
bachelorette
joint
was
thing.
a.
that shit's
Saw
so
that, I
weak.
was like, oh,
It's
nothing
so
good
weak.
is gonna happen.
No.
first red flag.
Right, right. I mean, the level of trust there, right? So,
Ooh, yeah.
um, I don't know. So anyway, this is just 1 month. They were supposed to get married, I guess, next month. Yeah, and
No,
so
I think it's like a week out before they
a
was
week
supposed.
out.
Oh,
Yeah, so they were
geez.
like almost at the finish line.
Oh
Yep.
damn. Okay. All right. So
she,
it was called off shortly after that bachelor party they had in the Bahamas. So I guess he proposed in 2024 October after signing the $240 million contract extension.
hmm
Um, and then I guess TMZ reported that somewhere it said the relationship is beyond repair.
Mm-mm.
Let's see. Rumors. So rumors was that Ramos hired an exotic dancer called Dancing Bear for her bachelorette party. But if they had it together, I doubt that's true.
No.
Dancing
Yeah,
Bear.
ain't no dancing bear hanging out. No, 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 no.
TMZ reported something different, and
Okay,
everybody
let me
Okay.
else
just say
reported
this.
something different.
Wait, let me just say this. You
No,
know
this
that
was
I had
go
to actually look up and then watch some video with Dancing Bear, and I was like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah,
oh.
well, I wasn't about to look that shit up.
I,
I was like, whatever dancing bear is what it'll be.
that's what it's gonna
Woo!
be.
That was
Hell no.
yeah.
Right. Right. Dancing Bear. I don't know.
That
Oh.
shit, how you sound like Morris Chestnut on the best man. The motherfucking wig is off. Oh man.
I'm trying to
Waking
see
up
where
in
that
cold
came.
sweats.
Right, right. So then, so again, this is Yahoo Entertainment did report about a dispute over a prenup, but some are saying that that's rumors as well.
Well,
But
TMZ reported that too.
Oh.
yeah, so supposedly the prenup was pretty straightforward. Everyone keeps what they come with. But she wanted some security, but there was no details there. Um,
Because she didn't come with nothing. What the hell did she come with?
was she's like a wine specialist or
She came with
something?
the dancing bear.
She don't have. Listen, she don't have 250 million.
She
She
does
didn't
not.
come with that. She didn't come with
However,
that.
however, they do have two children together. One is like 2 and the
What?
other's 10 months.
Well, that's cool. But here's my thing.
So
Like, listen, hey, listen. I've been saying for years. Hey, where I found you at is where I'm gonna leave your ass.
oh
Like,
yeah.
literally.
Oh,
Listen,
and
you.
you know what? I forgot to
Hmm.
say, let me just go back real quick. Out of bounds is for our if we have new viewers is for the stuff that happens, I'm sure you've guessed, off of the field, right? So
Indeed.
there we go.
It's the messy segment.
Yeah,
That's why I
because they're
said
probably like,
everybody's favorite segment.
why are they talking about that? But that's
But no, like here's my thing, man. It goes back to the even the story that Stack Five told Steven Jackson. You know, it's like these people like these you get with these women, they love you, and then they try to strong arm you. They'll hold out till right before the wedding because they know what you were and be like, well, if we love each other, let's get married. I don't love you to the point of stupidity. You know what I mean? Like, listen, because you'll stay married to me for 5 years or whatever it is that the state requires, and then you gonna try to book on me with my bread. No, everybody will leave with what they came with. Take your hands out your pockets, put your hands where my eyes can see. You know what I mean? And
There you go.
that's how we're all gonna do that. We listen, we got kids, so y'all will be straight, right? I'm gonna
yeah.
make sure
Sure.
y'all straight. But that the kids is your insurance policy. But as far as you, man, I'm not finna watch you ride around in a Lamborghini that I paid for with your new dude. Hell no. I'm petty.
Oh.
I'm petty as hell. Listen, I'm under the Bernie Mac Act. I don't want nobody sleeping in my bed in my next to my wife. None of that when I die. None of that. Listen, I'm gonna hunt the hell out of everybody.
Oh
You know?
wow.
So I'm
So
childish.
apparently it was getting rocky even prior to the bachelor part. Excuse me, the bachelor party. So I guess just after that, it was just like
Yeah, yeah.
over.
You bring dancing bear
Yeah.
around. First of all, dancing bear. You won't sign the prenup.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Right? Don't hire Dancing Bear.
All right.
Mm-mm.
CO, let me ask you
Go.
a question. As
Oh
you and
God.
somebody who represented athletes, and I was around you a lot during that time, right? Um, it's hard for those guys to be married or be in relationships doing that because how many of them that we watch crash and burn trying to maintain serious relationships? You have too much access. I think it's better to settle down when you retired if you didn't come in married already, right?
Mm.
I think it is because you're never home. You're yeah, I just and then when you're
You have
young
a lot.
or even
You have a lot of opportunities. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, you have a lot of access. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, listen, we watch a couple dudes crash and burn, super
Hey,
crash and burn.
I'm a quote.
So
I'm gonna quote the great Quentin McCall, Daddy. There's 100 girls in the hotel lobby, and then the ones that are bold enough to make it up to your floor.
yeah, when you got that kind of access, it's just
Oh man.
hard, bro. Because listen, you may love the hell out of the person you with, but the flesh is weak. So there's that. All
That's
right.
the flesh is weak. Yes. All right. So moving along, much luck to them. They got a co-parent, so hopefully they'll be good at that. Because their youngest is 10 months old, so I kind of feel bad for the babies, but
Oh, she getting some money regardless. She fine.
yeah,
She'll
yeah.
be
And
fine.
that's what I'm saying. She good regardless.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's financially literate and she
They
doesn't spend
usually
it all.
aren't, but
Well, what they say when you don't earn it, right?
yeah, when
It's
you don't
easy
earn it,
to spend it.
You gonna burn it.
Yeah.
That's how I go.
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah,
All
man.
right. So our favorite topic, Sharon Moore.
Oh.
He's back.
He's back over the
But you know what?
He's back.
But you know what? I know where you're getting ready to go with this, but this topic is the prime example of don't rush to judgment, which
For
is what
Yep,
sure.
everybody
for
true.
always
sure.
does.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
Very true.
because the sensationalism is way more fun than the truth.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure. For
What they
sure.
say, a lie gets around the world before the truth has a
Before
chance to
put
let
his
you
pants
down.
on.
That part.
Yep,
You already know.
That
yep,
is a great saying. I'm going to write that
yep.
down.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so as of March 6th, he was in court March 6th, and he struck a deal and pled no contest to two misdemeanors. Okay. One is malicious use of electronic communication device, which he could serve up to 6 months in jail and have $1,000 fine. And the
Mm.
other was trespassing up to 30 days in jail and or a $250 fine. Um, Prosecutors said that those were the most appropriate after looking over their evidence and talking with the girl Shivers. I don't know how to say her last name. Shivers representatives. His previous charges were felony home invasion, misdemeanor illegal entry without permission, and stalking. However, there was not enough evidence to go through with any counts of domestic violence that they wanted to do too. So he's been supported by his wife. They arrived together in court hand in hand, and his sentencing is April 14th. So I don't know
Uh,
if the wife, if maybe she's just doing this just
or
to
maybe she is. Maybe she just staying
maybe,
because
maybe who knows, right?
That's her
But
well,
husband and the father of her kids. I mean,
that's
man,
women do
true.
here
that all the time. They do
and
that all the time.
Oh
here's
yeah,
my problem with this, right? But like malicious use of an electronic device or whatever they called it. First of all, I know why they got him to cop out to that because they didn't really have any evidence and they wanted to get him on something. But his lawyer said, y'all can't even prove that these wasn't work texts or that he was contacting her for work purposes, right? So,
yep,
but I get why they got him to cop out to that for one. And it's on record that the police withheld evidence. That
yep.
girl never even called the police. Her attorney did and said all this. And so this was all third party information. And so this whole thing was a big mess. It was a money play by this girl and
With
her
the
lawyer.
University of Michigan, they wanted a
And
check.
yeah, and they wanted to check. And I'm sure whatever cop they knew was in on it because the police withheld evidence as well. These
Yeah.
is all facts in the court case,
No,
right?
for sure.
The police
So
withheld evidence as well.
yeah,
So they was like, well, he got a cop to something. And I'm sure he wants to get back to work because he has small children. You know what I
yeah,
mean? But I can't cop out to some shit I didn't do, right? And so I'd have been like, yeah, we just gonna fight this. But I guess they was like, we'll offer you a plea. We'll drop the felonies if you cop to this misdemeanor. But that's how they taint your record, though, and I hate that because none of that shit, all of this. none of this shit was even true. It was just a money play. But just to get out the jam, he had to cop to something so he could hurry up and get back to work. And I said,
Right.
he'll be on somebody's sidelines next season. It just won't be Michigan.
And and then me from the beginning, I've always thought that it was Michigan's way of kind of releasing him as well because
Yeah.
they inherited him through what's his name's contract, Harbaugh's contract, right?
Harbaugh, yeah, that was part of Harbaugh's like leaving. That was a stipulation that Sharon
Yeah,
Moore had to be the head coach. So
That he
I
gets a
don't even
job.
right.
think
Yep.
they I don't even think they ever really wanted him. And so this was their way to get rid of him.
I agree. I think so too.
I think
So
you could be right about that.
yeah, so now Paige is her name. Following the new charges in the plea deal, she, through her attorneys, is now accusing the University of Michigan of not protecting her from what she's describing as, let me see here, years of manipulation, harassment, and exploitation by Moore.
Did I not
So,
say this was for a check from the
uh
Hmm.
university?
huh, uh huh.
Because
So
she
there's
couldn't get no more money
Right.
right.
And
out
they're
of
going
them.
to pay
So
her to go away. It'll probably be easier. It'll
for
be easier.
sure.
If
So
she
the
Yeah, because
stays,
they got the
relationship,
money to do it.
right.
right? So the relationship dynamic, according to her, what she's saying is it created an environment where she felt unsafe and unable to push back. But my thing is like you got to go home every day. Like you weren't attached to him. Like you there was opportunity for you to not be in this, you
Did you
know?
see the videos of her all up under him and all in
No.
his face every 5 minutes?
Every
Right.
5 minutes.
Every
Right.
5 minutes she was in his face just looking like, and how is, I'm sorry. I'm
You know,
sorry.
they're going to say it
How the
was
hell,
emotional and psychological
listen,
manipulation and it was an improper power
how,
dynamic.
Yes.
how the hell
Yes.
can the
You know,
University
but
of Michigan protect your coochie that you gave away?
That is a good
It's
Oh,
point.
yours. It doesn't
Oh,
belong to the University of Michigan. It belongs to you.
hold
It is
on.
right.
your
Hold, hold,
responsibility
hold on,
to.
Jay.
Uh,
Maybe it does belong to the University of Michigan.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe it does.
Maybe it does.
Oh, a plant.
hmm,
She was planted there.
hmm.
Ah,
Huh.
and now she wants to get paid.
That's it.
Right.
And
They just
Right.
maybe
want
Michigan
the
was trying to
discount
get
from
rid
the
of both of them, and maybe she's trying to get a check.
Yeah. That's probably true.
yeah.
That's probably true.
She was like, "Oh, you getting fired? Hey, watch this.
Right.
Um,
She don't want
yeah,
to watch this.
I
Watch
feel
this.
violated. It was our relationship was inappropriate. Come on,
Right.
man. This is Snow Bunny Warfare 101. You're
It
not fooling
is.
nobody,
Say
Miss
snow bunny
Shivers.
warfare.
Yes.
Yeah, Snow Bunny Warfare 101.
I just
Oh,
need
this is great.
everybody to be more disciplined with their
That's
penis.
it. That's it.
Listen,
And, and their
and
coochies.
if you're going to do that, at least pay for the service because you're not actually paying for the act. You're paying for them to leave and to shut up until you pay them again.
That's it.
This is what happens when you get free shit. You get free consequences.
Oh man.
So, there's always a trickle down effect. He's this and then she does this. So now the university is going to they're doing their own investigation um about the culture of their athletic department. So, we'll see
They
about
know
that.
what they know what the culture is in their athletic department.
Man, listen,
100% they do.
I know.
It's
listen.
Yeah.
hilarious.
We
But
could go
they got
turn over a rock at every Power Four program, at every G5 program, at every FCS program, every NAIA program. We gonna find somebody sleeping with somebody violating the power dynamic. It don't matter.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
These coaches are gods in these college towns,
Oh,
and
100%.
and they
Yes.
move like it, from the biggest to the smallest.
Yep.
They get
Yep.
away with murder most of the time, and
Yep.
heavy on the most. Heavy on the
Yep.
most. So
Yes. Yes.
yeah.
All right. So last thing I got. So the tush push. Did you know it was also called the brotherly shove?
Ho,
Mm-hmm.
ho, whoa, whoa,
Mm-hmm.
whoa,
That's crazy, bro. That's
whoa,
For Philly,
crazy.
that is for the
whoa.
Eagles fans, that is a brotherly shove, you know?
Hey,
Yes,
yo,
yes.
that is crazy. That is whoa.
That's what they do.
That's crazy
That's what
work.
they call it.
Oh
That
man.
is crazy, yo.
At
No,
least not.
no, no.
So who did you say it was? The Philadelphia Eagles. At least it's
Oh,
not the brotherly love shove, right?
oh, that's even worse.
Oh, come on, man. Hey,
The
yo, that's
brotherly
crazy.
love shove.
No,
That's
Oh,
no.
Love has
jeez.
no
Hey,
place on
hey, listen.
love has no place
Flag
on a
on the
football
play.
field, my
Hey,
dude.
flag on the play. 40-yard penalty. Damn 15. What the hell?
oh
Red
wow.
card. Red card.
No.
Hey man.
Okay, tush
Hey.
push. We'll just keep calling it tush push. So
Nah,
last year in
some of these
2025,
other
there
names, we got to trademark these because some people gonna run with our ideas on the internet and we ain't having it.
right? I know. No, that but brother. Oh yeah, the brotherly love shove. That would be ours, but
The
brotherly shove
brotherly love
is different.
shove is
That's theirs. That
crazy.
they actually use it. Okay, so last year there was a big funny thing. The Packers don't like the tush push. Interesting, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're the ones that you didn't get my joke. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got it.
I did.
I picked
I
up
was
on it right
trying to
away.
ignore it because I'm not trying to get canceled and we just getting going. You know?
So anyway, they're the ones that make like the biggest hoopla about it last year.
Right.
It ended up staying. It looks like it's going to stay at least for now. And again, two teams that use it the most are the Eagles and the Bills. And the use of the tush push has increased. There's stats on this. In 2024, there was 101 times, or times it was used. In 2025, 112. The most used was Eagles 27 times and Bills 17.
Man,
Other teams also began experimenting with tight ends taking the snap instead of the quarterback. Well, it just
When
gets
tight
worse.
ends taking the
Tight. I
snap.
mean,
tight
this
Yo,
is
ends
riding.
taking the
listen.
This is
brotherly love
this
shove.
is
Right.
riding
The
its
tight
cows.
end, yes. The tight end.
This is not
Oh,
me. This is literally like riding itself.
oh man.
All
Whoo,
right.
you can't make this up.
This like running through a
So,
minefield with Timberlands on. You about to blow up. This is crazy.
Oh,
okay. And those
oh.
those 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 the teams that use that, the tight ends the most were the Steelers and the Seahawks. Um so from 2022 to 2024, the conversion rate using the tush push was 82%. And in 2025 it went down a little bit to 76.8%. Let's see. So Rich McKay, who's the NFL competition committee co-chair, he doesn't expect that there will be many rule changes taking place this summer. He's saying, as he quote, the game is in a pretty good place. So we'll see. The rule changes happen over the summer, but the
They
tush
not
push
they
will be
not
staying.
I
they
don't
not
think they're
getting
gonna
rid
get
of
rid
it.
of it. I don't
They
think
I
ain't
they're
don't
gonna
gonna
think
get
get
so
rid of
rid
it.
of
either.
it.
Hey, people better
They
watch
not getting rid of that.
they better watch the
I don't.
Bears film on how they defended it because that's how you stop it
Yep.
Yup.
because
Yep.
Uh,
it ain't going
every,
nowhere
hey,
No.
everybody get low and stand your man up, and it don't work.
and it don't work. And then
It's really
I mean, we could also
wait.
shame
Even
these
that sounded
folks.
kind of crazy.
We
But
can,
all right,
that's what I'm saying. We gonna shame this rule away. That's how we gonna do it. We go, hey, we gonna use these terms and go viral with these terms,
Oh
right.
my
and then it's
goodness.
gonna be extra suspect to do that play. Like
The
Yes.
brotherly love tush push.
if you're like, y'all want to run the brotherly love shove? Oh no,
Ugh.
nah, we ain't running that play. Hey,
Yeah.
check to another play.
Imagine, imagine being a playing in the turkey bowl and somebody said brotherly love shove on two break. No, bro. No,
Nah,
that's
man,
Yeah.
crazy.
nah, man,
No.
time out. We gonna talk
Yeah,
about this on.
we gonna have to audible out of this,
Yeah,
bro.
there's no way Coach sent that one in. There's no way.
No.
Yeah.
Nah, that
Well, there you
was
have it.
insanity. Yeah,
That was out of bounds for this week.
Nice
out of
job, Liz.
bounds. You know that? Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
All right, you know what time it is, man. We on fire. So it's so much stuff going on in the NFL right now. CO, you gonna have to
Oh,
you have to kick it off for us. There's so much
so
going on.
Listen, I saw this quote today by Albert Breer. And obviously we're gonna be talking about free agency trades, but this right here says it all. He said today, if your team, so whatever team you root for, if your team didn't sign anyone within 5 hours of the start of free agency, your GM is asleep at the switch, your coach is neglecting his roster, your owner is cheap, and any shot you had at a championship is over and done with.
Cooked.
Real spill.
Big
And
old
that's how the
facts.
start of free agency felt
Big
today.
facts.
Yeah. Yeah. That's me. I'm sitting with my phone. It's 10:59, 11 a.m. Boom. It was just one after the next, one after the next. I'm like,
It
holy
was
crap.
crazy. Okay, so let me ask you. So I'm going to tell you some of the shockers because some of these trades they were kind of expected.
Hmm.
But before I kick it off, I'm going to ask you guys about Mike Mayock's opinion after the combine.
For
Jay,
sure.
Hmm.
Will, Liz. So he said after watching the combine, Sonny Styles and Arvell Reese are top 10 picks, but Caleb Downs is not. Do you
Ooh.
agree with that?
Hmm.
Oh.
So I'll
Look
take
at
this one.
Jay's face.
I'll say for Caleb Downs, it's all about how those medicals check out. If they're talking about this dude, I don't know if he did something to somebody or nothing, but all of a sudden he has an arthritic knee and
Huh.
all types of stuff that was coming out. And I'm like, this dude was just a can't miss prospect 3 weeks
Right.
ago.
Right.
Right.
We
And
talked
now
about it.
So
Yes,
what
we
do
did
they know?
in our
What do
draft.
they know?
Yeah.
it's gotta be something with the medicals for them to be jumping off the cliff like this with these takes.
And Mayock usually be ahead of the curve on his
For
takes.
sure, for
He's
sure.
one of
Like,
the few people that's ahead of the curve. Like, some of these guys I don't listen to, but I say if Mike Mayock says it, 90% of the time is gospel.
yeah, yeah. He usually don't jump off the cliff with weird hot takes. So
Yeah.
Mayock is pretty solid. He didn't do
All right.
anything at the combine. He I don't know if he's going to do anything at the pro. Well, he has to do something at the pro day. He has
That
to.
pro day, you got to.
So yes, yeah, he's gonna have to put on a hell of a show at the pro day to quiet all these concerns. Other than that, he'll drop out of the top 15.
Yeah.
Oh.
Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah.
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
him in our draft, didn't we? The one we
Yeah,
did.
Yes,
no,
that's what I'm saying. We talked about him
Yeah.
right
yeah,
before the combine. So I was gonna add
Yeah.
once it got to I know it's still we were kind of college, but it was going into the draft. So I wanted to know
No,
what you
yeah.
all
He'll slide to the late first round. I don't see him going no lower than early second round.
okay.
yeah. If he's there at 25, I'm pulling the trigger. If I'm the Bears,
They should.
there's no way I'm letting Caleb Downs get past me at 25 if he slides.
If he falls.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll build him a new knee.
Let's let's see
Listen,
what
they
happens.
do it
Let's
all
see
the
what happens
time.
on draft
Yeah.
time.
Better
So to
know it.
me, there were some shockers. First of all, I know you all saw my text about Max Crosby, two
Yes.
first.
Yeah,
Remember when I said that a couple weeks ago? And everybody like, no, nobody's gonna give two first. And look what happened.
Yep.
The
Well,
Ravens
I'm
gave
happy
up
we didn't give
first.
two first.
oh yeah.
That's what I'm happy about. Hey,
Baltimore
Baltimore can do
Ravens.
what the hell they want to do. We
It
didn't
Right.
get
is
it.
it is
Shout out to Ryan Poles.
win now, put up or shut up. Lamar, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't
Yeah.
Y'all gotta win now to
Yes.
this year.
They do. They do.
They
So I'm gonna
do.
tell you one of the shocking trades to me today. Or not even trades. It was guy left. Jalen Phillips.
He
Walk it.
got
He got 4
paid.
years, 120 million out the Panthers with 80 million
Ooh.
guaranteed. And the
Jesus.
Eagles got him in an in-season acquisition. They were expecting to sign him.
Wow.
His whoever his agent is, kudos to that man because he fleeced the Panthers been getting fleeced for the last like 3 years. Just
Yeah.
I,
Damn.
I, I was shocked.
Gosh.
Yeah.
they've
I was
been
shocked.
getting fleeced. I mean, this is a dude that I don't think has a 10 sack year under his belt. Don't quote me on
Mm-mm.
that, but I don't think he has one. For him to get 120 million,
120?
oh
And
my
eight and
goodness.
80 guaranteed.
I don't. Well, I mean, I guess we paying based on potential right now because I don't see him being worth that, and I hope it really pans out for him.
We talk about
Yeah,
a
yep.
guy who has struggled with injury, isn't a top 10 edge in the league, in my opinion. And he gets 120 mil, 80 million guaranteed. I'm gonna say
Yeah,
the
that's a hell of a gamble.
Yeah.
with money like that going out, and Trey Hendrickson is just sitting there, just growing algae.
he
Like, I'm surprised nobody jumped off the porch for Trey Hendrickson.
gonna,
But
he gonna get picked up. No
You'll
oh
get
question.
yeah,
picked up.
yeah, you'll hear something about him most likely tomorrow. Uh,
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my second, well, third most shocking today. So earlier this week, when everybody was starting to talk about who was going to go where, and Mike Evans said that he had to go to a team with a QB he believes in, a real chance to win a Super Bowl, a top offensive coordinator, and promised a lot of targets and receptions. A lot of people thought he was going to stay. It ended up staying with the Buccaneers, and he went to the
Uh-huh.
49ers.
he checked every
Huh.
box. Shanahan check.
That's crazy.
Purdy check. Targets check, 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 check. He
And the
has
weather's
Wow.
still good.
weather's
Yeah.
Yeah.
weather's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So 3 years, 60 million. And I'm
Yep.
happy.
Wow. Because
Somebody
how old
said
is
Trey
Evan?
watching the smoke clear.
You know
He's
he
like going
is.
into year
Yeah.
13, Liz.
Yes, sir,
That's
Laurent.
what I thought. He's up there, right?
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
crazy thing is they said that he's the GM, Jason Light. He was his first pick when he came to the
Uh,
team.
Yep.
He didn't
Yep.
want
End
he
of
didn't
an
want to
era.
he didn't want to leave.
Oh no, end of an era
uh,
there in
Yeah.
Tampa. But that's
Yep.
Brock Purdy
But
used to be
man, his
doing jumping jacks.
production is still pretty high,
it
man.
Oh
is.
yeah,
It
hundred
is.
percent,
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is.
100%. He's
But
But
he's
yeah,
and
a
that
top
if
flight
he
wide
didn't
receiver.
break his collarbone, he said that Jerry Rice had like blessed him on, breaking his record this
Yeah,
past year.
Hmm.
for
That
sure.
he
oh
was on target to do that.
Yeah, he
yeah.
was he
Yeah.
was whew, he was cooking before he broke that collarbone. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Definitely.
What do
and
you
that
guys think about the Dolphins picking up Malik Willis? Three
I
years,
Um,
think that is
67
great.
I'm
I,
happy. I'm happy for Malik, and he'll have weapons, and he's gonna have a
he gonna
nice
eat now. He gonna eat now. Now.
for sure. Like he's gonna be fine, man. And hey, I'm glad I ain't got to see him backing up Jordan Love, who always get injured against the Bears. So
Right.
go ahead and get your money, Malik Willis. He's gonna be fine down there.
So then,
Yeah.
what do you think
He's
about
gonna
Tua
do well.
signing with the Falcons for a year?
Oh
Don't you think he
yeah,
should walk away?
that's what I was waiting
yeah.
for. Co, that's
But
what I
he's
was waiting
Yes.
backing
for.
up Michael Penix. Huh?
What was the numbers on that deal? Did they
They
disclose
didn't
that?
really. I didn't. When I looked it up,
No,
they
I
hadn't
didn't
released
see
it yet.
nothing on it.
All I
I
Hmm.
know is
looked it up and I didn't see nothing on it.
So
Yeah.
that tells me two things. They don't believe in Penix,
Oh, oh.
and Ian Cunningham must want to get fired
Well, here's
already.
my thing. Remember, Liz, if you remember, I always kept saying about Penix. Penix is a hell of a QB if he can stay healthy. He
Yes.
gets injured a lot. He was injured at Indiana. He was injured at Washington. Like, and I'm like, the thing is, sometimes, man, some of these guys, as great as they are, their bodies just don't hold up anymore by the time they get to
Yeah.
the pros.
No, that's a fact.
And and
Um,
and he and as great as Penix throwing arm is, he has a Marino like release, but you
yeah.
got to stay healthy. The best ability is availability, and if you're
yep.
not available, I definitely wouldn't have signed to it though. But that's just me.
So his release terms resulted in a 67.4 million cap hit
Yep.
for
Woo.
the 2026 season. And they
Yep.
said the new deal is Tua is signing a 1 year minimum salary contract with Atlanta Falcons. They didn't say what. They didn't
What's that
give
like?
a
800,000
that's
Something like
is
that.
that what it is? Minimum salary? I mean
minimum salary is 800,000.
So they got to
I
So
make
mean
Don't
it.
I
nobody want his ass.
Nobody.
He
Oh
needs to
yeah.
quit. You made your
That's what
money, bro. You
I'm saying.
hit your number. Your
The eye
listen.
test.
Your
Yes.
head is Jello pudding, bro. Like
Yes.
literally,
Hey,
get out.
Tua, Tua, get out while you can still have your motor skills and speak
Yes.
and walk.
And speak and feed yourself.
We
Have your,
we ain't seen that man throw up so many gang signs after concussions. Dude,
Yeah.
take your money, get on up out of there, man. You
that's
had
right. I know. We're saying this with all the love in the world
Yeah,
because,
and I say this respectfully and with a lot of
yes.
love. Get your ass out the league, bro.
Uh,
Listen, we get it. You're tough.
yeah,
Man,
for sure.
you won a national championship. You played the game at a high level, and let man take your ball and go home, bro.
Yep.
no, that's a fact. He got the
Not
Russell
Yep.
hanging
Wilson
up.
treatment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, take your money and get on going, man. He should be retiring, man. Go back to
Yeah.
Hawaii and
Live it
ride
up
off
for the
into the
man.
sunset, my
live it
boy.
up.
Show your family. So do
Yep.
we what do we think about the Rams and what they gave up to get Trent McDuffie and then turn
Ooh,
around and give him a 4 year, $124 million contract, $100 million guaranteed, highest paid
Wow.
cornerback now in the league. And then they went and signed the Chiefs' other cornerback, Jalen Watson, for
Jalen
three
Watson.
years, $54 million.
Jesus.
Jeez.
They feel like they're ready to win the Super Bowl this year.
They're
You
tr-
know,
Yeah,
this
they
is this
trying
for
to
them.
win
They
now.
laying it all out on the line. That's what I
yeah,
thought.
100%. They feel like this is our year to win it, and we don't care about the future cap. We don't care about none of that. We
We
probably
trying
only
to win right now.
got a year or two left with Stafford.
With
Bef-
Stafford, that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think they got a year left, bro.
yeah.
I don't. I think if
I
he
think it's
don't,
his last
if,
year.
yeah, if he don't win it next year, I think he's done. I think he gonna ride off into the sunset. He said, "Do the Rams got dope money or tariff money?
Again,
Maybe
Might
both.
might be both of
Right?
those. Hey, LeBron might be both, man.
That's
They might
funny.
have both, bro.
Maybe both.
They got it seemed
A
like
little
they
bit
got
of a little bit of both.
endless
Right.
salary cap, right? It seemed like it's no salary
Wow.
cap for the Rams.
I mean,
do
it's
we think
Los Angeles too, man. So
Yeah,
we
you know
think
that.
fix their running game by signing Kenneth Walker?
That's a
43 million, 3 years.
yeah.
wait, who signed him?
Chiefs.
Yeah.
The
The
Chiefs?
Chiefs.
Oh,
Oh,
Kenneth Walker to the
yeah.
Chiefs.
That's a good pickup.
Yeah,
That's
he's gonna eat in that run scheme,
yeah,
man. Like Andy
yeah.
Reid's got good run schemes.
Yeah,
He's
he
gonna
can
eat.
really draw that up. So
Yeah,
he's gonna eat well
they brought
over
Kelsey
there.
back too, man. He's 110 years old. They brought Kelsey's back, and
Hey,
on the
but
one,
he's still getting it done though. So I like listen.
it's wild to see how he gets open, man. He be moving so slow and
It's
still get
so
open.
I
slow.
know.
I'm
He
like,
looks so slow.
It's
and
so
getting
slow. I'm
open.
like, man, this dude 130 years old in football years, and he's still
oh
getting
my God.
separation.
He be getting open. I'm like, how? Goodness
He know all
gracious,
the
man.
tricks.
Yeah, he
You know.
knows. He definitely knows all the
That's
tricks of the
true.
trade. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay, so I was saving the best for last because we got all these Bears fans on our
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Ryan
yeah.
Poles is
Yeah.
not playing. He sends DJ Moore in a fifth round pick to the Bills, gets a second
Uh-huh.
round pick back. Then he acquires center Garrett Bradbury to replace Drew Daltman because that was a surprise retirement. He wasn't
Who may
expecting
not be retiring because he owe that money.
Yeah,
that.
he like, I don't
Then
know.
signed the Seahawks safety Kobe Bryant 3 year,
Yes,
40 million,
Yes.
and
love
Browns
that deal.
linebacker Devin Bush 3 years, 30 million.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that boy trying to get us a real defense.
Yeah,
Poe's cooking, man.
Cooking.
It's
We
cooking. Yeah.
and he not done either. He still got cap room.
Look, Chef Pose with the pot.
yeah.
And
Shit.
he hasn't restructured any of the contracts everybody was talking about him restructuring yet. He hasn't touched
No.
any restructures, so he
Huh.
still could free up probably another anywhere from 15 to 20 million easy to go back out and get more done if he wants.
Yeah.
So I still feel like they brought Braxton Jones back as well.
Yeah.
I still would like to
Man.
see them go and get Taylor Decker to come in for some stopgap action.
You think they're gonna go after Trey Hendrickson?
You
I
know
can't believe
what?
he. chilling.
the market the market might dictate that Ryan Poles tries to go out and get something done now because he's not getting any of the big paydays that happened today for the edges. Because like a lot of the
No.
edges are off the market.
Yeah.
So, like
And there's
Khalil,
a lot of good edges in the draft.
exactly, it's a good draft for edge rushers. So his agent is absolutely god awful. I don't know how Trey Hendrickson doesn't have a boatload of cash yet, but his agent is failing him. So you may see him go to a team like the Bears who could use some edge help. And he
Yeah, he
may
got about 2 to 3 years left in him.
yeah, hey, 2 years, 40 mil, man. Come get this money. Come get some sacks. Let's win. Let's do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I know he saw Jalen Phillips money and was punching the air. I know that.
Getting this tray from boys in the hood on.
Like, man, I done averaged 15 sacks a year for the last 5 years, and this dude got 120 mil. He ain't even man. I
Right.
be punching there.
Come
Yeah.
on. Nah, man. I think that would be a good pickup. I
Yeah,
definitely think that'd be a good pickup.
100%. But I like how he flipped it, man. You send Tremaine Edmonds on his way,
Yeah.
and you turn his money into two starting linebackers, and
Hmm.
they still very may well draft another linebacker. Like Bears are in a good spot, man. They could fix left tackle
Mm.
and have a good draft. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with next year.
Yeah. I think they're definitely gonna show up better than they did even the year before. And that, but what I love is when Ben Johnson was like, "Man, this year is over. There's no rebuilding on this year. We got to
No,
start over from scratch."
yeah, everything's from scratch in the NFL because your roster changes every year, and it can
Yep.
change drastically. I mean, look at the Raiders last year, and look at them now. They got a ton of talent. They signed like what six or
Yeah,
seven guys
they
today.
picked up a center today, and I thought, oh, Mendoza's gonna like that.
They
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got
that's
to
a
protect your quarterback.
Yes.
they gave Tyler what's the name, Tyler Lindenbaum something. He got broke
Mhm.
off 3 years, 81 million for a center.
Yes, 3 years, 81 million. He's 26. He has the second best pass block rate and is a decent run blocker.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he in his prime right now.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
25. He got paid though. Like I've
Yes.
never seen the center get that much money in my life.
Yay for the centers.
Man, I need to learn how to snap the ball, man. It's my
Right.
calling. You give it 81 million to centers, man. Like centers you used to be able to get a top flight center, man. 4 years, 22 million to get it done.
Yep.
So you know what? This is a nice little segue into something that I wanted to kind of end with my little NFL segment on with the Raiders. So do
Mm.
you all think everything that's going on right now with Dave Portnoy and what he's saying about Tom Brady, like, do you think it's fake outrage? I kind of feel like it's fake outrage.
I
Hey,
agree with you there.
Dave Portnoy is always yelling and ranting about something.
No,
Like
100%.
literally.
Like
100%.
he said, essentially, like Tom Brady is like now dead to him because with the latest Max Crosby trade rumors, that Raiders minority owner Tom Brady blocked a potential trade of Max Crosby to the New England Patriots. Portnoy publicly stated on X that the Patriots should demolish his statue outside Foxborough. Here's my
Wow.
thing. He's a minority owner in that team. And they got two firsts for Max Crosby. What are you talking about?
Nobody could beat what the Ravens gave up. Nobody. Like
Kind of thing.
you talking about the fourth.
Portnoy, man, Portnoy is always yelling about something. That's just who he is. And like
Yeah.
his takes are very extreme. That's just who he is.
Super extreme. Super extreme
Yeah.
Like
takes.
anytime he's upset about something, he's gonna give you the most extreme, off the wall take, you know, and he sounds like Portnoy is your uncle who sits at the family function drinking and says the wildest shit ever. When that's who
They
that's who
should
he is.
tear down Tom Brady's statue. He's no good.
Yeah.
He's he
Uh,
calls himself El Presidente.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Is that what he
yeah,
calls himself?
Yes, he
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
yeah. Oh,
Oh, that
I'm
dude is a
just like,
trip, man.
he's a minority owner in another team. So of course they're gonna wheel and deal what's best for that organization. It has
Exactly.
nothing
right.
to do with the 6 championships he won with you. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, he was there as a player, as an owner. I'm here, bro. That book is closed.
Right. I'm competing against you as an owner. I don't care nothing. As an owner, I don't care
That's
nothing about the
funny.
Patriots. What is he? That dude is a trip,
That's
man.
funny. Okay. Tom Brady, who brought seven what Super Bowls?
Six
Six
Super Bowls to
Super
New
Bowls
England and one to
to New
Tampa Bay.
England.
One in Tampa
Oh,
Bay.
right. So he has seven, but yeah, 6 to 8. But yeah, let's tear down his statue. Let's do that.
Yeah, it says Portnoy feels that Brady is prioritizing his new business ventures over his legacy in New England. Yeah.
Duh. Like,
Absolutely.
duh.
What?
And should. What you
Uh-huh.
mean? Dude's a
Okay.
weird, man.
You know
Because
what?
I
You know
thought it
what?
was crazy. And
You know
I'm
what?
like, I'm gonna ask everybody what they think because I think this is
You
nutty.
know
Bro,
what? His
that's like somebody asked me on my own name, man, what you doing for the hood? I don't live there. You do. What are you doing for it?
Right.
Bro, I live way on the far northwest side. I don't live there anymore. That is no longer my fight, bro. You know, I mean, I'm like,
well,
you know,
and
yeah,
also
yeah,
his kids can't eat legacy. Like he needs to keep,
yeah.
making money. He still
Gotta
has
keep
to,
earning.
gotta
Always.
keep earning. He got to
Got to
fund
keep
college.
earning because the bills come every month. So,
That's right. That's right.
Every month.
Better
Every
know
month.
it.
Every Damn, they don't skip. Damn it.
Nope.
nope.
And they
That's all
bills
I
are
got for
Listen.
crazy.
tonight, guys, on my NFL segment till
That
next
was
Monday. You
great.
can
That
hop
Okay,
was
in.
wait.
awesome.
Before we leave,
Yes.
somebody said this. They was like, "Listen, we knew the Bears weren't going to Indiana. It's looking like Arlington Heights. They already purchased that
Again,
land. They were
That's what
no,
we're
no,
back
no.
to
They
Arlington.
bu- no, no. They already purchased that land, right? They bought it.
yeah, they bought it.
And that's what it
Right.
was like. They already purchased that land, and they was like, they said, this is nothing more. Indiana was nothing more than a bluff. They was like, because them
Yeah.
people in Indiana like hell no, right?
Oh,
And
okay. Okay.
so they've already purchased the land at Arlington Heights, and so now it's just about the play. And they was like, George McCaskey ain't crazy enough to rip them out of the state,
Oh, hell
right?
no.
And he's not going to allow Kevin Warren to do that either. So they was like that, and I was just watching and passing the day. It was like it's looking more like Arlington Heights, which makes all the sense in the world because you bought Arlington Racecourse. That is a lot of land. Like we
110
Yeah.
used to
acres.
live down the street in
How many?
Palatine.
Yeah.
110 acres.
110 acres.
Yeah,
That's a lot
you
of
because the
damn
thing
land.
is now you build the stadium, then then the hotels come and lease space and they
Yeah.
build there and you got those leases. You can put all types of other things there
Shops,
and
restaurants.
and you're gonna make money hand over fist, and that's the problem. The Bears don't own Soldier Field,
Nope.
and that's why the money is capped. You know, they go out there and they begin to build up. You got hotels surrounding there. You got a couple casinos, big restaurants, bars, and then
Yeah.
Schaumburg is down the street.
Down the street.
So Woodfield's right down the street, and so yeah, I mean, it just makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes
Yeah,
sense.
so they just used Indiana. They made
Yeah,
their little
that's
city
exactly.
and
It's on
everything.
the article I sent you, right? That's what Kevin Warren does.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
Yeah.
needs to
He
go down.
leverages everything. Yeah.
Yes.
100%.
Hey, and that's good business.
That's all
No,
good
I get
business.
it. I get it. But
Yeah. I don't think
That's
Kevin
good.
Warren is prepared for the slime ball politics of Illinois.
No,
oh,
Communist
no, it's
Illinois.
like rare.
communist.
Listen, this
Ooh.
is this is gutter tactics over here, baby.
Oh
They go,
man.
listen, we gonna a little bit of this you, a little bit of that you. You
See, they
know,
got
and what?
so much land in Arlington that it's not
Yeah,
just going to
Yeah,
be the Bears Stadium. It's going to be Bears Town.
Yeah,
right.
like
yeah.
And they
Yeah,
could build.
literally.
entertainment
Like
complex.
So now,
multi-purpose event space,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, and
and
now
this
it.
is what
Yeah,
I tell people all the time, and then it would be dope because then we can host a Big Ten championship out there
Yes,
too,
yeah.
Big
right?
Ten
I imagine,
championship.
I imagine kind of like how they did like Wrigleyville, where they have little, but obviously it's in a much smaller scale
Yeah,
over there.
Yeah.
where they kind of do the ice skating thing in the
Yep.
winter and all
Oh,
that.
they're gonna be able to make all
Yeah.
type of
Yeah,
It's
trade
gonna
like
shit
be
what
happen.
all.
You know what, like what Bob Kraft did for the Patriots.
Yeah,
One
Yep.
Patriot
hundred
player, it
percent
makes money year round now.
year
Year round.
Right.
round.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bearstown would be insane. And now
Bearstown.
the age old question of where does the Caskies money come from? Now they have more revenue streams than just owning the team.
Right.
Correct.
Yep.
Now you own the stadium. Now you own the shops and all the tourist attractions.
Right.
That's how you get the bag going a little
Diversify.
higher.
Yep.
Diversify your bonds.
That's right.
100%.
That's it. You need to diversify your portfolio. So
Wu Tang Financial.
we take financial, right?
You know that. You
Yeah,
know that.
nah, but which I knew that was a play. That's why I wasn't saying much because I'm like they already bought the land in Arlington Heights. It's purchased.
No, 100%, man. Like, you ain't no way you
So,
buying 110 acres of land just to not do nothing with it. That's bluff, 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 bluff all day.
yup.
Oh,
But hey, man, another one in
talk
the
about.
books.
You
Yep.
You
know
Yes.
know.
that.
So as
It's
usual, I'm Jay Hollins along with Il Brown, Liz, Co. This has been Game Winner Drive podcast, and we will catch y'all next Monday.
every Monday, 8 p.m. Don't miss it. Or we going to send Sharon Moore to come holler at y'all daughters and stuff, man. You don't want that. Lose a fight. So watch the show. It's
Oh
Yo,
easier to
that was
watch the
wild.
show. It's easier to
That
watch
was
the
wild.
show. So with that note, we out of here. No anti Sharon Moore tactics. Watch the show and
that's right.
no brother love shove. And we good.
Brotherly love.
Please, God, no.
Philly, y'all
Ooh,
got to start running
Jesus.
that play just off of that alone.
Oh man, they might. I don't
But
know.
we appreciate everybody for tuning in, everybody for
Man,
commenting.
Thank you.
appreciate y'all.
We
Thank
will
you.
catch y'all next Monday, 8 p.m. sharp. Tell a friend. Peace.
That's
See ya.
right.